In a quiet Yoruba village surrounded by lush green hills, there lived a young girl named Adeola. She was as beautiful as the morning sun, with skin that glowed like polished ebony and eyes that sparkled like stars. But her beauty wasn't the only thing that made her special. Adeola had a kind heart and a gentle spirit, and everyone who met her loved her instantly. At home, Adeola was the pride of her family. She helped her mother fetch water from the stream, swept the compound with her siblings, and always had a cheerful song on her lips. Her father often said, "Adeola, you are the joy of our family. The gods have blessed us through you." In school, Adeola's intelligence set her apart. She was the best in her class, always eager to learn and help others. Her classmates admired her, and her teachers often said, "Adeola, you will go far in life. Your future is as bright as the full moon." One day, as the village prepared for the annual festival to honor the goddess Osun, a mysterious old woman appeared at the marketplace. She was frail and dressed in rags, with a walking stick that seemed too weak to support her. As the villagers hurried about, many ignored her cries for help. But not Adeola. She walked up to the old woman and said, "Mama, how can I help you?" The woman smiled weakly and replied, "My child, I am hungry and tired. Can you spare some food and water?" Without hesitation, Adeola gave the woman the yam and vegetables she had just bought for her family and led her to a nearby shade to rest. She fetched water from the stream and stayed with the woman until she felt better. Before leaving, the old woman touched Adeola's shoulder and said, "You have a kind heart, my child. The gods are watching over you." That evening, Adeola returned home and told her family about the encounter. Her mother smiled proudly. "Kindness always brings blessings," she said, patting Adeola's head. But her older brother, Femi, frowned. "You gave away our food. What if the woman was pretending?" Adeola shook her head. "Even if she was, it doesn't matter. Helping others is never a waste." The day of the festival arrived, and the entire village gathered by the river to celebrate Osun. Drummers played vibrant rhythms, dancers moved with grace, and the air was filled with laughter and joy. Children chased each other around while the elders told stories of past festivals. Adeola joined the other young girls, weaving flowers into garlands to offer at the riverbank. As the festivities reached their peak, the old woman reappeared, but this time, she was transformed. She stood tall and radiant, her rags replaced with golden robes that shimmered like sunlight on water. Her face glowed with an otherworldly beauty, and her presence commanded silence. The villagers gasped as the woman revealed herself to be Osun, the goddess of love and fertility. She raised her hand, and the crowd fell silent. "Among you," she said, her voice like a melody, "is a girl whose kindness and humility have touched my heart." Adeola, step forward. Shocked but unafraid, Adeola stepped forward and knelt before the goddess. Osun smiled and said, "You gave to me when you had little, and you showed compassion when others turned away. For this, I bless you with a life of abundance and happiness. May your kindness inspire others, and may you always walk in the light." As Osun spoke, golden light surrounded Adeola. The villagers watched in awe as the goddess touched her forehead, leaving a shimmering mark. Then, Osun turned to the crowd and said, "Let this be a reminder, kindness is a treasure greater than any gold. Treat others with love, and you will be blessed." From that day on, Adeola's life changed. Her family prospered, their farm yielding more crops than ever before. The village also flourished, as Osun's blessing brought peace and abundance to everyone. Adeola's story spread far and wide, drawing visitors who wanted to meet the girl blessed by a goddess. But despite her newfound fame, Adeola remained humble. She continued to help her family with chores, visit the marketplace, and offer kindness to anyone in need. When strangers asked her how she had earned Osun's favor, she always said, "It's not about doing great things. Even the smallest acts of kindness can touch the heart of the gods. Years later, when Adeola grew older and had children of her own, she told them the story of how a simple act of kindness had changed her life. "Remember," she would say, "true beauty is not in how you look but in how you treat others." And so, Adeola's name became a legend, a symbol of how one good deed can ripple through the world, touching countless lives. The villagers continued to celebrate the annual festival, always reminding their children of the day Osun appeared and blessed a humble, kind-hearted girl who chose compassion over everything else.